We are officially on week 50, halfway through the game.
Hey!
Oh, Lord forbid we go another 50 sessions. I'm out at 70. I'll say that again. Like, as soon as we hit that.
You're the one who determines how long this takes.
Yeah. And as soon as session 70 hits, like, everything happens and, like, you lose? That'd be a weird way to run a game. Have, like, a session limit on it.
Right, it's like if you don't finish before this session, you lose.
Yeah, right.
Stop doing roleplay and speed run the game.
Yeah. I swear to God, if you do not move forward right now, you will be attacked.
You will be annihilated.
Oh boy. How has everyone's weeks been in 2 weeks in preparation for the great betrayal of the scholars?
Good.
Yeehaw.
Anxious?
Pretty good.
Yeah, I suppose if you're one doing the betray, there's a lot to do. Let's see how far you get.
Yeah.
Walks outside, there are cops. Uh-oh.
Well.
Well, hell.
We'll see who hits who, what spells are cast, what words are exchanged. No Q&A because I'm still late on uploading a lot of the stuff to YouTube.
Yeah.
April was a slow month. I did a lot of sleeping. But thank you all for sticking around for 50 sessions. Like, holy moly. Has to be one of the longest sessions in a game I've had. Been like a year and a half.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah. As you might hear, we have a new theme that you'll hear ad nauseum for the rest of the thing. It will not turn off. I cannot find the off button. And you should definitely check out Twitter for the video posted for session 50, or Eldritch's channel for the raw video if it's on there yet.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. It is amazing. I'm not sure.
And it's likely not at all going to fit the tone of this session.
No, yeah, you're kind of betraying the beloved right now.
A little bit. You could call it that.
You could call it.
I maybe wouldn't use those precise words.
I would. I feel like that. But I guess we should just jump right into it. If we're all ready. If you all remember, we last left off to an amazing song. And Adalaide getting quite upset over being called an acorn. and finally snapping. You went outside to confront Graham about a similar suspicion of motives. And now you are standing out in the rain. Chilling right now. It's like it's nighttime right now. You took like a long rest ages ago. Not sure what spells everyone has still, or if you've already reset just out of feeling at home in the bastion. But with the vibe you two are giving off, you see a blue light kind of coalesce, not necessarily between the two of you, but next to the two of you. A little Lex appears, looking very concerned about what he's hearing right now, unless you left him in your room, I suppose. I assume he's still with you.
Yeah. Brought the book with.
Brought the book, just in case.
Yeah.
With the rain hitting the ground around, he looks at you, Adalaide, and kind of back and forth between the two of you. What? Oh, hang on. What are we talking about here?
Lex, I don't know if you understand.
No, I don't.
What kind of situation we're in.
What, well, I mean, I have a good idea, but... Is there something you've kind of figured out that I don't know? That I should?
I've given the numbers a run, and I think that of all the possible outcomes, you know, the situation where we have the highest chance of getting out of here is maybe going up to the castle and asking very nicely if we can go back in time as well.
Hmm. Now, you were there for the same conversation, right?
I was, Lex.
Mm-hmm.
I never said it was good. I think this is our best choice. I mean, let's imagine we try our very best. If we can't stop Quinn, we're never going to be safe. I mean, either we could evaporate instantly, we could be hounded to the ends of the earth if we just leave. We need to get somewhere where this never happened.
You really think his plan can work? I mean, we've read up on this kind of magic. It's not safe.
Nothing is safe. We just have to pick the thing that's the least dangerous, the least risky.
And what about everyone else? How, are you gonna tell them? Are you gonna...
I mean, we could just go. No one's looking.
He kind of looks over at Graham. Graham kind of just swishes his hair back in the rain. It's like, I mean, you two can do whatever the hell you want. I know what I'm doing. I don't think I'm gonna really stick around and have people laugh at what I think is the right thing to be doing. Besides, you guys didn't really like me too much anyway. Alex looks very, there's a fence here he's sitting on right now.
I mean, do you want to ask people if they want to go with us? They're not going to say yes, Lex.
I mean,
We're not this isn't the right thing to do, but it's the way that we can survive.
What does that make us? If we do that, then, like, are we changing sides?
What we're doing is getting out of here. I mean, if we could go, I could save you, Lex. If we go back to when none of this ever happened, I could find you. I can make sure that this never happened to you. We could run away. We could go anywhere in the world. I mean, don't you
He's
want
like
that?
visibly like ghost sweating right now. What if the one you're saving isn't me? I mean, like, what if like the real me isn't isn't me. You know? Messing with things that could have been or might have been is, I don't know. I kind of like who I am right now. Who I'm becoming, what I'm seeing. I would rather fix myself now than risk being someone I don't like back then. Because I have no idea what I was like before being a book.
Well, you don't have to go with me if you don't want. I'm not gonna make you.
Looks a little confused. Won't you need your spells, though?
I've got some memorized right now. I could just find another arcane focus.
He stares at you, looking quite shocked, and slowly just fades back into the book, looking horrified.
You can head off, Graham. I'll be right behind you.
He looks at you for a bit and kind of just nods, also looking a bit shocked.
Lex is in the book, and I'm going to go to the sleep house.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna storm in, rather frustrated. I'm gonna walk up right to this table, and I'm going to slam the book right on the table.
I suppose
Like Lex
Antoine
on
and
the table?
Flotsam.
Yes.
You both exchanging some kind words, I suppose. I'm not sure. What were you doing while sitting down here, Flotsam, when Adalaide wandered in? You probably could see them out there, like especially when Lex kind of appeared, his light.
I probably wasn't paying too close attention to what Adalaide was doing outside. I guess I was just still playing the violin. And just, I guess, maybe talking with Antoine about maybe just like songs that I know.
Yeah. And,
I'm gonna look expectantly at. I mean, clearly, I'm gonna look at Adalaide like, what the hell? Like, what's
wet Adalaide just walked in, putting Lex rather abrasively on the table.
Take care of him, Flotsam. And I'm gonna walk outside.
I'm gonna like look at Antoine. Does he have an answer for me?
Oh, no, he looks just about as confused as you. He kind of like raises a hand to maybe stop Adalaide, but with your determination, I suppose, he's kind of just caught in the moment.
I'm gonna reach down and pick up Lex. I don't know if I'll put Lex in my freaking inventory, Eldritch. Can I Lex?
You get no response from Lex.
Oh God.
The book feels very cold.
I'm gonna run after Adalaide.
Hmm.
I'll run after Adalaide. Adalaide, I'll call out. I don't know how far you are. I'm calling. Yeah.
What?
I don't understand. What is going on?
I'm leaving.
Without Lex.
He doesn't want to go where I'm going.
My brain hurts. And where is it that you're going?
We're in a complex situation, Flotsam. It seems like we're facing insurmountable odds. So I'm doing what is best for me. What is safest for me.
And so you'd leave Lex behind.
Well, I wouldn't force him to go with me. I'm not that monstrous.
You think what you're doing isn't monstrous?
I don't think it's right.
Then why still do it?
Well, I could be noble. I could stay here with everyone else. You know, we can try our best, fight the good fight, and we can die a noble death. We can fail with our honor intact.
I'm guessing that you don't see much of the value in that.
I take value in living.
Adalaide, you were my confidant for a very short amount of time, and I'll be grateful to you for that, so I won't tell anybody. If you want to leave, they're going to ask why I have Lex in my possession.
Oh, you can tell them. I don't care. I don't know what else they expected me to be, apart from what I've told them I am. I mean, are you surprised, Flotsam?
No. Not from what I've come to understand of you, but I guess in a way I am disappointed. It's a strange feeling to have. You've made me question what a person would be willing to do in order to get the things that they'd want. Something that I thought I understood quite well. And certainly this, and I'll hold up Lex, is an extreme example of that. Ra has taught me in the time that she and I have been together that personal freedom is very important, and so I'm not going to try and stop you if you do truly believe that this is the path that you have to walk. But there's another thing that I've learned being with Ra and the rest of the others. Something that I've learned is that, well, you say that you want to leave because you value living. And I should be an example of this. And I'll turn my hand into one of flesh. Understand that I value living as well. And I'll turn it back into metal. There are some things more important than living. And that's having a life worth living. I wouldn't give that up. But like I said, Adalaide, this is your choice. I'll take care of Lex.
Very well, Flotsam. Enjoy your
Adalaide.
nobility and your life worth living. However, brief
Adalaide,
it may be.
there's one last thing. Cheeki, Shane, I don't know if I don't know if we can rule this because I believe you gave it back to me. The letter that I wrote you back before we fought the Elk King. I think that's when it was. Or no, it was before I learned before I went to do the operation. I believe you gave it back to me. Is that correct?
I kept it in my coat and I just didn't open it. I hadn't read it
Dang.
yet.
Okay, that's fine. I wanted to give it to. Can we rule that maybe you gave it back to me to make this moment work? Or
You could literally walk over to me right here and say, "Hey, you still have that letter? Can I see that?"
I know, but I don't, because I wrote in my thing that I still had it in my possession. So
maybe if you want, like at some point, you could have probably just fished it out of her coat when she wasn't wearing it or something.
let's say I did that, because I think this would be a very interesting moment. I'm not gonna make you take it. You were there overseeing when Graham was helping me try to restore some semblance of my memory. And I wrote this for Ra. And perhaps it will, should you need it, put into perspective, at the very least, how I feel about this issue. And I'm gonna offer it to see if she'll take it.
She'll swipe it out of your hand and open it up.
You're gonna read it right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Time to read the message that I wrote back on November 1st, 2021. I'm gonna read this verbatim because I sent this to this is a great session 50 moment, you guys. If you were back there on the session 20 or wherever this was, this is all coming to a head.
Yeah, the note you gave to Graham to give to Ra if something bad happened
Back to
to that
Ra.
one,
right? The note, this was back in November is when I wrote this.
Dang.
And I sent it directly to Cheeki so Cheeki can verify that I'm not making this up.
Yeah, I mean, I got it right. It's like a
It
note
says-
in game.
It says, Raw, we may have had this conversation in the past. I haven't had time to think about it until recently. If you are reading this, it may be that I cannot remember who I am. It may be that I am dead. Regardless, something has gone wrong. A result of myself making a foolish decision to try and recover my memories. The fault is my own. In parentheses, please do not kill Graham. I've promised him that you will not. End parentheses. Following my heart, making foolish decisions because of it, that is something that you taught me. In the time that I have come to be alive, I'm trying to keep it together. The time that I have come to be alive, you have taught me how to live. In all things to me, you have been my mother, my sister, my bride, my partner, and my friend. You are my friend, Ra. I love you. Before this adventure happened, I was still learning what love meant. I don't know if I have ever felt comfortable saying it because I never truly felt worthy of that thing I have heard sung about. This thing that people live and die for, love. Whether I am comfortable or not, whether I am worthy or not, I do love you. What I know is that even if I have been returned to the sea, my love shall endure in you. It will endure in you and in Comet, Silas, Viridian, and even Adalaide. In some ways, especially Adalaide. She is learning the same way that I was. She will need a good teacher. Take care of her. take care of all our crew. I hope that the weather is fair and the waters are calm from here on out. You have always been with me, and I will always be with you. Signed, Flotsam, quartermaster and first mate to the world's greatest captain.
Oh my god.
That's my emotions right now. Just
While they are reading this, Flotsam, you can see that Graham is, like, waiting by the gate. It seems to be, like, slightly open, the, one towards the city. And he is getting drenched in the rain, just waiting, it seems.
I'm going to begin to walk away.
Going back inside?
Yeah. Unless someone stops me, but I'm going to walk and I'm going to walk back.
Get back here! Get back inside. We're just running back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
I mean, I would have, if you would have tried to stop me, I would have stayed outside, I should say.
Yeah. Whatever's either funniest or more dramatic, let's say.
Unless you want Antoine to be listening in to what's going on right now. You could definitely just stop him at the door before he opens it.
It would be funny if he's just, like, just opened the door.
Close the door. Oh.
What good is this gonna do with me?
I don't know. I just... Perhaps it should give you an indication, this more than anything, that should you leave, and should something happen, there are going to be people that will miss you.
Why the hell would that be? Flotsam, I don't understand your repeated attempts to make me anything other than what I am.
You don't need to understand. It's not how this works.
Oh, how does it work then? Enlighten me.
You're not asking the person who, at the very least, feels qualified to answer this question for you. But, Adalaide, I perhaps should be clear about what I said in the letter when I referred to you specifically. You see, in the time that we have come to be on this journey, I see... At first, I thought in myself that I saw myself in Lex because he was also someone that was lost and had to learn how to come to be. In the very beginning moments of my life, the life that I can remember, I was plucked out of the ocean and I was slapped down onto a deck, people around me. And the entire time that I was there, I was learning, trying to understand what it is that they expected of me. Ra was someone that expected nothing. She was happy to have me along, and I was happy to be there. And throughout that time, I thought that I needed to pay her back for her kindness. because that's all that she showed me was kindness. She didn't ask me to stay. She didn't ask me to kill for her, things that I was willing to do. And eventually, at some point, I had to make the decision for myself to stay. And I understood that there was nothing that she did. And I've come to realize nothing that Comet does, nothing that Silas does for me is because that they expect something back in return. And what I understand is that that in and of itself is an important thing to do. That being kind to someone has value in and of itself. When you read the words in that letter that refer to love, that is what makes this life worth living. So to be frank with you, Adalaide, I do not care if you don't requite the feelings that I have for you. You have become my friend over the time of this journey as you have with the rest of us. And it frustrates me to no end that not only do you fail to see that, but you rebuke that feeling, not just of myself, but also to that of Comet and Silas and Ra. And to be frank with you, Adalaide, it doesn't, at the end of the day, what I've come to understand is that it's not going to matter how many times you feel like you have to betray us, that for some reason you don't feel worthy, not just of myself, but of the feelings that Lex has for you as well. That's why you are leaving. Because some part of you can't understand it, or doesn't want to understand it. If you think leaving now and going back to either the place that you came from with the wizards or going up to Quinn and trying to beg for his mercy is going to help you, that's fine, but it won't. And you're going to be alone for as long as you can be. All that I can know is that at the end of the day, if I am returned to the sea, I will have spent my time trying to give something to this world, because I know that you, just like me, are afraid of being alone. The last thing that I want in this life is to be returned to the sea where I will have to be myself. When I was killed, I was left in a fractured state. I was suspended in the darkness, playing music to nothing. I was all alone. And I sat in there praying to no God that I know exists because I was hoping that I would be saved. And when I came out, you all were there. You all were there, including yourself, Adalaide. I don't want to be alone again, and I know that part of you believes that too. But regardless of how I feel, I know that it is good to continue to try. I gave you that letter so that in some way you may recognize that. That is why when I asked you who should hold on to Lex, I was hoping that you would say me, because if this isn't a burden that you can handle, at the very least I can hold on to it until you feel safe enough to return. Until you get it through your skull that there are people that care about you. They're sitting right in this house beside me. So go with Graham out into the rain and learn for yourself. It's what you do best. I'm confident of it. Is that you will have the ability to learn. This lesson that you're about to learn is going to be the hardest one that you learn, but you'll learn it one way or the other that these people do care about you, because as soon as I go back in there, I know exactly what will happen. Ra will want to go and find you. Comet will want to go and find you. Silas will want to go and find you. And I'm going to try and stop them because I know this is an important lesson for you to learn, and you have to learn it. And it's not something that I can do for you. It's one I had to learn. The letter was a feeble attempt by myself because I do believe I have some emotion inside me that makes me hope against hope that for some reason you will stop and you will come back. But we're not there yet. Until we meet again, Adalaide. And I'm gonna walk into the freaking house.
Yeah.
Shit.
Dr. Pepper, drink Dr. Pepper. Just Raising Cane's Dr. Pepper hitting different at this moment.
Holy fuck, Fel!
That
Oh.
was amazing.
Now I'm in the house.
No, we're playing D&D out here. Goddamn.
This is a role-playing game.
Stand out in the rain, Adalaide. So.
I don't even know what to do. I've got to think. Like, holy shit.
Ooh.
Session 50, baby. We're taking the gloves coming off on session 50.
This is it.
God.
God damn.
Silas, what's your favorite number?
Hold on.
Ross, like, I'm learning spells.
Alright.
What about you? What about you, Comment?
I lost count.
Huh. That's okay. I'll pat him on the shoulder.
Damn.
Got a favorite meal?
I like a lot of stuff you make.
Oh. I like making it for you.
Hello, cat. Yes. Please. I'm here. Don't look at me like that. Damn.
That now, yeah, that's right, Elders.
Yeah.
Now you know how I feel when you came in. I'm like, what do I do? It's like, I'm feeling all the emotions at once. What do I do? This isn't good.
Narb, you're just too good at paralyzing people.
Yeah.
Damn.
Balls in your court, Adalaide.
I know.
Don't think. Instinct.
How much longer do I want my arc to go?
I'm sorry, guys. Look.
I messed up. It was just a prank. You know me, classic Adalaide who loves pranks.
Damn.
And I guess, I'm gonna cause a scene. I am so mad right now.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'll just open up the door, and at the top of my lungs, I'm going to yell, "Why would I take advice from someone who doesn't have real feelings?"
Ooh.
From some facsimile of a real person.
Well, if you definitely weren't aware of something happening in the house, you definitely are now. Even across the street, Adalaide, the Ra, and everyone in the other house, you can like, you've heard doors opening and closing a lot. There was like people talking outside, but now someone's shouting something.
We should go
Ra
check
is
this out.
going to
Yeah.
like concentrate. She's gonna like, Isaac, could you tell Adelaide to keep it down? I'm trying to copy this.
Come down and check out what's the hubbub.
What's the hubbub bub? Ooh, damn.
What's going on?
What did we hear?
Nothing. Adalaide was just leaving.
Leaving
Where?
for... Yeah, where?
I'm going to the castle.
All right, we'll pack up.
I mean, we can wait for tomorrow.
You don't understand. You're not going with me.
I mean,
Well, we have to. No, we have to keep each other safe.
I'm leaving you.
I don't understand.
Oh, of course you wouldn't understand, Silas.
Oh.
Well, I kind of don't really understand either.
No surprise there.
This point, Flotsam, you gotta get
Oh, it's almost
you got a
quaint.
hand
How
on your
little
shoulder,
do you
Flotsam.
know. How pathetic and naive you both are.
You get a hand on your shoulder, Flotsam, and you see Antoine kind of walk out from around the mass that is Comet. He's giving you a very worried look. Well, I don't think I understand either, Adalaide. What's happening here?
I mean, if you want to just see the castle, you can send Penny in, right?
I don't think we can win. We can try our best to struggle against Quinn and his plans, his machinations, all his security, and try to take down something we couldn't possibly understand.
We've done it before.
Did you... We all said we didn't understand the elk thing we fought. That's gone.
Yeah. What's changed?
I don't believe in you.
Well, maybe that's just a time thing. You don't have to believe in me. You can believe in all of us.
That's what I meant, Comet. I think
But-
all of with our piddly forces put together, I don't think we can succeed. I think that, even if somehow we throw that thing into the sun, we're not going to get out unscathed.
Yeah, but we always make it through. We work together. That's how we make it.
We've already gotten kind of scathed already. For some other stuff, but I mean a lot less than we would have if we took it on ourselves.
I'm not going to fight the thing by myself.
Right, because you're going to fight it with us.
Yeah.
I'm not going to fight at all.
But we're not allowed to go away.
Well, I'm not going to, cross the ocean. I'm not going to go back over the bridge.
So what are you going to do?
Ask Quinn very nicely if I can go back in time as well.
Why?
This is the best way out. It's the best way out for me. Silas. I didn't expect you to understand.
So you're just agreeing that murdering a bunch of people is okay?
I'm not condoning this. This is an opportunistic move.
Sounds like a dumb one. That's surprising from you.
Well, again, I didn't expect you to understand.
What What makes you think that Quinn would help someone that isn't him?
Well, I like my odds a lot better up there than I do here. It's simple mathematics, Comet. I'm just betting on a winning horse. No, turn around.
I mean, there's a lot more of us.
Do you think you're gonna change my mind?
You're not going to change ours.
I'm not expecting you to go with me. You don't have to think what I'm doing is right.
We're going to go with you.
How do you manage that?
I mean, the way we've been managing. Look at the things we have done. We got your dad here because we were all trying to get through that together. You didn't know your dad was still there. He's here now. Did you think it would be impossible to get your dad first? When we went to the observatory, I didn't know what was there. Chosen has been trying to fix all the other furbolgs that were twisted, and that kind of seemed a little bit impossible too. We don't know what we're doing, but we're trying to understand it. Did you think it would be possible to make somebody like Melody before? That I don't understand that. But I understand Melody.
Yeah.
We're all studying right now. I didn't think that would be possible.
We got a roast around, man. They're chilling. They're minding their business.
Although it would be more possible than me doing that. Oh.
We're all learning.
You can go if you want. We're not going to stop you, but we'll be behind you.
You can try.
Okay.
I just hope that you're all not personally hurt, that you're not saddened. After all, this was a professional arrangement.
I mean, it's obvious that it's more than that now.
You said it's obvious. You've made it more.
Yeah.
Isn't that the only way to do that?
Adalaide, you should come inside. And we can talk about this. We'll get raw.
No, I'm not going to go inside. Take care.
Gonna look at Flotsam. Like, what the fuck is happening?
Oh, I got nothing to say at this point. Let her leave. That's me saying that, not Fonzie.
Well, it looks like we're packing up.
Yeah, let me go grab my stuff. I'll head back upstairs and start putting on armor real quick.
Well, you say real quick, but you mean 10 minutes. And that's medium,
late.
so yeah, a minute.
I'm gonna say, Comet,
Yeah.
go help Silas pack, and can you hold on to this for 1 second? I'll be back for it. And I'm gonna give him Lex,
Oh, okay.
and I'm gonna walk out.
Feels
I
very
wanna-
empty.
Is Adalaide already gone?
No.
No, they're by the gate.
I'm gonna pass by you to the point that you can hear me, and I'm gonna say, I'm going to buy you some time. I'm gonna walk over to this house over here, and I'm gonna cast Burning Hands.
Oh no!
Oh.
Ooh.
Before I do so, I wanna like shift. I want Adalaide to see me, but I kind of want to like not let anyone else see me. I want to like shift into like Quinn. Before I do so, and I just want to and like set the house on fire. I got create bonfire. I got burning hands.
Yeah. Like even though it's
I think it should
raining, you can go wild with it, my guy. Let's just put a little bit of a fire token going on here. Jesus.
And then
What's up,
I'm
Snow?
going to. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
After casting burning hands, I want to run here, and still as Quinn, I want to cast Thunder Wave.
Oh, okay. Sorry, mercenaries.
Yeah.
Not that much damage. I hope they can take this.
They are simple guards. They have 2 health. Okay.
A little hardier than 11 HP.
Let's get over
Oh, they both fail. Eh? Oh, they both fail. Eh?
Okay, so 11
Push
damage.
those boys.
They do have a lot of health, but you still did like a third of their health, so you know, like
Still is
when they
Still is
see you
Quinn, they don't
like
know-
lighting stuff on fire, they're like kind of confused. They're not really looking that direction, but when they start hearing like fire, they turn around and more curiously just watch you kind of walk between them, and then just explode as they get like bashed against the walls.
Before I run, I want to look back. Just look back at Adalaide. And then I'm gonna sprint off. I want to buy Adalaide some time to actually leave without having anyone in the party follow her.
Yeah, a lot of the other guards kind of run
that's
past. Bloody hell.
Ra is gonna hear the giant explosion
Yeah.
and then run outside. Does she see Quinn running away?
It's Quinn.
I think so.
Quinn's
yeah.
running.
Get back here, you son of a bitch!
Oh shit! Oh no!
Yeah, you think you're fast? Like you got if Silas runs after you, do.
I got. Hold on.
They got
I
the
do
armor.
have my.
They do got the armor.
Well, I was gonna say
put
I got
on.
my Mantle of Inspiration can let me move a whole bunch with bonus actions without taking opportunity attacks. So
Yeah,
I'll
that's
expend
fair.
however many of those I need to. I want to get away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Silas runs.
Ross says,
now, too.
"Oh, it's gonna be like that, huh?" And she's gonna cast Flame Stride,
No.
which is going to add. Oh, she's gonna do it at 3rd level, so that's gonna add
Oh,
even
I
more.
forgot I'm
speed.
Quinn.
You have She has a 50-foot movement speed, and a trail of fire follows her as she rockets through the rain towards Quinn. Like, get back here! Swords out and everything.
I will add, Cheeki, you can let me. I will use as many as many mantles of inspiration as I need in order to like fully get like really get away, because I think no matter what, with Flame Strike with 50 feet, I'm still gonna be caught. But at least I have 4 uses of bardic inspiration. I'm willing to expend all of them to.
Assuming you did that like as soon as you thunder waved, like Ra would still have to get up, leave the house, notice they're chasing someone, so you'd probably be already a little bit down the road. I
just want to at the very least get far enough away from all of the like where like the mercenaries are, I guess.
Yeah, the mercenaries you can absolutely outrun. Like they're already outrun by Ra. But as this is all happening, Graham kind of jogs up to you, Adalaide, just looking the most confused. Just, why is there a house on fire? And why did Quinn just explode somebody? What are you doing? Your goodbyes are very exquisite.
Well, I didn't do that. Flotsam is apparently trying to do me one last favor.
Oh. Well then let's go.
You have to
Dare
accept
you
my help.
Also, Norb, I want you to know that Silas's move speed is 200.
Well, for one round.
But he wants it to.
Yeah.
I think as soon as, like, if we hear all that commotion, I think Coven will probably go out too. And oh no, I'll use a create or destroy water or something to like help the rain put out the fire.
Yeah, they're getting out after having gone up and then come back down. You can probably see the fire trail from Ra and other mercenaries kind of running out, all shouting something. Like they're all just like, they don't know who the hell Quinn is, so like, let me like just put a huge fire blotch here.
I don't know if was that canonically like the nursery, the orphanage. I forget what we decided that was before I made this plan.
It was just a spare house. I don't think anyone was really using it too much.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, I don't think Comet would run but like towards them. I think Ra and Silas got this.
I would think, unless you do some other trickery right now, Flotsam, like going invisible, turning into yourself, or...
Oh, I can go invisible. Thank you, Cheeki. I forgot that I have the thing on that lets me do that. Actually, I'm not sure if I still do. Is that the Troglord's essence?
I think so. I think you still have that.
Ooh, that might change my game plan because I forgot that I had the
otherwise,
essence.
it'll just be a straight like athletics check to see how long you run for before they catch you, because they will probably catch you.
I'm gonna like turn around and like see Ra and Silas, who I assume are both gaining on me, and I'm going to go, and I'm gonna cast invisibility. Hell yeah, cast invisibility. And I'm going
with all the commotion, I guess that Adalaide and Graham are gonna leave. Although everyone is in like a pretty small radius.
What does that mean?
I'm all out of 3rd level spell slots, but I do have level spell
What are you
slot.
gonna do? Who are you?
I already bought you
No,
time. What do you do?
I mean, feel free if you want to go sick
It would be
on
really. I'm not gonna. It would be really funny.
It would be
It'd be really
hilarious.
You kill Brachus.
No.
What does it teach you for believing in yourself? Right as he was starting to get like a little bit better.
Nah, the guards are in the way.
We probably want to find somewhere nice to be tonight.
Yeah.
Probably hang out with the pirates if we want.
Well, in any event, let's just go.
Yeah. You can see he was kind of fiddling with something as he was like talking to you. Like he was definitely like doing something with his hands, but everything was happening, so you weren't really paying too much attention. But yeah, you can see that he is handing what looks to be some kind of note or paper, at least to a very large mouse, a very fat mouse. And when you say let's go, he kind of kneels down and like puts it on the ground. And the mouse very slowly just starts to like move its way back to the big house. Joey?
Okay. We can confirm the identity of the fat rat that lives in Comet's backpack. Our like first theory that Graham's
First
familiar.
actual breadcrumb.
I mean, it was definitely just a mouse. So you're not sure what he's doing, but it's definitely not a familiar because they give off like 100%
Magic
different vibes.
Is he just friends with rats?
I'm the rat guy.
I'm the Ratman!
Oh, it's his people.
Graham said like a little ratatouille the entire time. That's been controlling. Oh, sorry. My arcane focus is the rat casts the magic form. Sort of the rats. I'm the rat's arcane focus.
Yeah, but then he makes no note of it and just gestures to leave.
Yeah. Let's get out of here.
Yo, get out of here. As, I assume you went invisible much before they had time to, like, close in and do an insane AoE to uninvisible you. No, like, seeing Ra on the horizon even is, in the rain and at night, probably pretty easy.
I'm gonna let them get fairly close because I literally want to try and buy Adalaide time to leave. And if they know it's me, I'm not. They're gonna know something's up. So yeah, I will let them get close enough to taste catching me. If that means I put them in within range of spells that could damage me, that is fine with me. But I will turn invisible. One
in
essentially like,
threat range.
Let's say they both just happen to get within like 60 feet of me. I will or 30 feet. I don't know how far I could run without them catching me.
I think before it would get to that close, I would try to firebolt you.
Even at 120, yeah. 120 is like the threat range, really.
That's fine.
At 120, I think Silas would recognize it's Quinn and do his move that I've been waiting to do, which is bonus action rage, action dash, burst of speed, feral pounce for a speed of 280.
What do I have? Anything? I don't have absorb elements.
I know that much.
I know that I don't have absorb elements.
Well, you definitely get beamed by a 10 damage fire bolt.
Firebolt.
Which I don't think breaks your, does that break?
I I don't believe so.
The sky self is not concentration. That
Yeah.
stays.
Yeah, I think
However, if I get close
would be
enough,
a little
I might
bit
be able to
weird.
make an investigation check
Yeah.
to see through it.
Correct.
I assume upon taking the 120 firebolt is when you would be going invisible.
How much damage am I taking?
10, I think.
10.
10.
I have to make-
Unless
Right
you
up front.
absorb elements.
Well, do I make a Constitution saving throw, or this is firebolt?
Yeah, just firebolt.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I understand.
Uh,
Yeah, I'll take-
and unless you're completely not ready for Silas to be able to close 280 feet, you might be copping a swing to the gut.
I'll take the swing to the gut. I'm not ready. I will
gonna
not go
happen
invisible
around.
because of the way that this is the plan is kind of working out. So I'll not I'll just try and take the hit.
Yeehaw. Well, I can get to you, but I don't have any actions. It's just his
Oh.
super speed move.
So a rush of wind
Silas
appears
just
as he
Sounds like
stands over
Sonic
you.
the Hedgehog, and it's just
Yeah.
Now
can't
I'll
see
turn
it.
invisible.
That's
So I'll turn invisible and try to leave the threatened range, which I think will get an opportunity attack at disadvantage, I believe.
I would think so. I don't know, invisible's a weird one.
I believe it's still for unseen attackers.
Yeah.
Because even though I am leaving range.
Breakfast
only-
attack.
Hmm.
I don't think you can do
Sounds
that
like-
with attack of opportunity.
I think it's just whenever I make an attack action, I can choose to do it so
Yeah.
recklessly, even as
Oh, okay.
opportunity.
But-
I think, yeah.
I was gonna say you would be reacting, not using an attack as an action, though.
hmm
But I don't know if that's same thing.
Hmm. I don't know how
Let's
that
see
works
what the
out.
wording is. It says, you can throw aside all concern for defense to attack with fierce desperation when you make your first attack on your turn.
There we go.
This
then
would
you
be-
can
yeah, this
decide
would be-
to attack relentlessly.
This would be your first attack on this turn.
Well, this is on your turn.
Yeah,
but
on your
whatever.
turn.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Well,
I think you'd have to
your
activate
turn
it.
lasts.
I'll attack with disadvantage, don't worry. 23.
Yeah, that hits.
A lot of damage.
Hmm.
Okay, how much?
23 damage.
Okay, so that's half of what I just had. So down to 23.
Mhm.
On save
Oh.
for invisibility.
Yeah, you gotta make content.
Oh, yeah,
Stay
you gotta
invisible.
I
con-
as well.
gotta make a. What do I have to make a con save for?
Staying invisible.
Concentration
Keep
on
invisibility.
Uh,
I think the DC is 11 or 12.
Ooh.
man, I would lose a fight against you guys really easy.
Just anti-inspire them.
you like smack me. I go like flying into the rain. I fall down and I'm flotsam again.
You knocked the Quinn out of him.
Yeah, I like
The hell?
I'm gonna pretend to be unconscious.
Feign death, just pretend you're dead. Don't move.
I'm
What are you doing?
what? Something must have happened.
Something came over me. Oh no!
Let's roll a deception.
Something happened. What's going on?
I'm gonna roll at disadvantage because I think at the very least for raw,
Oh,
that's still really good.
alright. Give me some insights, boy. Oh no!
I'm trying, Adalaide. Get out of here.
I'll hold him off.
Awesome. What is going on?
I can explain, but I think I'm going to need help back to the. Oh, what am I kidding? I'll get back up.
Sorry.
I need. It's. I understand. I'm sorry for deceiving the both of you.
I mean,
The
I
hell
thought
is
it was
going
weird
on?
that Quinn would have showed up just to hit a house and run away, but I didn't know what was going on, so I thought if we caught whoever this was, we can ask them questions. But now that it's you, I'm even more confused.
I had to buy Adalaide time.
Time for what?
I'll like look at Silas.
She's leaving. We need to get back to town before she can get out.
She's gone by now, Silas.
Okay, so where'd she go? The bathroom, or
She's going to Quinn.
did she just not want people around to hear her while she was doing her business? I mean, I get it. It's kind of weird, but
I think just about now, comment would be like, "What's wrong?"
With all the mercenaries.
I think some of the mercenaries maybe be. Well, no, I think we're all.
They keep up. You're a huge thing. They know you can deal with shit out here. They don't want to be swooped by bat demons either.
With like the rain coming down, I'll say, Raw. Adalaide has decided that she no longer wishes to be a part of our group. And she wishes to return, well, to Quinn, and to beg him to allow her to join Quinn in returning to the past.
okay, really, no, what's really going on?
Raw.
It's true.
You're kidding.
No.
Wouldn't be funny.
You know, for someone as smart as she is, she can make some real boneheaded decisions. Well, let's go follow her, I guess.
Well, Flotsam, come here. I'll heal him. Let's go ahead and do a level 2 cure wounds.
Fix them up.
What?
Or
Okay.
Okay.
I'm coming.
He did the zing. He zinged you.
I don't know how much.
Did nothing show up for anyone? I see nothing.
Maybe
Okay,
it's like,
I thought that's what we were. I thought that's what we were laughing
Huh.
at.
Weird that happened this late into the game.
Yeah.
50 sessions in and suddenly your heals ain't working.
Oh no!
I don't need help.
You're cut off.
Let me try again, and the same thing might happen. But let's see.
It's really weird.
I still have.
Let me jump into the character. Let me have a look at him. Come on.
You warg into comment.
Take my roll 20s.
Oh, it's
I like, can I get help here? And like Cheeki, the developer, comes down like, all right, hold on, let me see what's going on.
Show me your hands.
You're right to call an admin.
I'm just gonna roll the raw dice if that's the case.
Let me give it a go. Yeah, no, wow, yeah.
4.
Even for me.
Yeah, I don't know why it's being weird. 2d8 plus
Little bit cringe.
4.
And this episode
that's
really
great.
is just the peak of Antumbra. We're getting drama, a chase down fight, a reveal, roll 20 not working, not everything.
There you go. 12 HP.
HP.
Let's get you back up. We got somewhere to go.
Yeah.
We got a city to burn.
So, Flotsam, why were you trying to... What was this all about? Like, I get that she's leaving, but why did you disguise yourself as Quinn?
I have not moved from the point where you got me back up. I'm not walking back to town right now.
We gotta catch up, so let's head out. Let's get going. and I'll start walking.
I can't let you do that.
Flotsam. What do you mean? What is this? What is this about? She's gonna get herself killed. You're gonna just let her get herself killed?
What she wants.
You know it's stupid, right? Like this isn't gonna work. Quinn isn't going to. He might say yes, and then use them in some way to his own ends. He doesn't care about anyone here. Least of all, two people that there's gonna be another version of in the timeline that he does care about. He doesn't care about them. It's not gonna work. So you're just gonna let her go off and do this?
Flotsam, you think you're trying to help Adalaide. I can understand that, but so are we. We need to catch up to her. We can't let her be out there all alone. She doesn't even have Lex. Holding Lex up.
When you hold
Yeah,
up
you
Lex,
have Lex.
it kind of shakes, and next to you, Flotsam, you see Lex kind of appear, kind of standing next to you, looking at the others.
She didn't take Lex?
She left him here?
Then she definitely needs our help.
Okay, alright, I think I see what's going on. I think I see what you're doing here, Flotsam. We are gonna follow her, but we're not gonna confront her. We're going to tail her. Because when this blows up in her face, because it will, we need to be there to bail her out. What I expect is gonna happen, based on our conversations with Quinn, he might say, sure, yeah, sure, you could join me. He's not gonna mean it. He'll easily cast her and Graham aside if it means his own survival or if it helps him in any sense with what's going on. When that happens, we need to be there after she's cast aside to catch her. Because if we're not, she is going to die. I think she'll be safe as long as she's with Graham in the interim.
We'll
Graham,
look
I
down
get.
at.
He's always been sort of self-serving, but Adalaide, this is perplexing. Especially that she didn't take Lex. What is going through her head right now?
I look down at Lex. Is Lex saying anything?
Not really. He's kind of standing by your side. It feels like he doesn't want to go either, and you feel the book kind of be yanked from your hand by some ethereal force. Comet, you can try and hold on if you want, but if you let it go, you let it go. That's up to
Is
you.
the book fighting?
Yeah, it feels like it's trying to be pulled away from you.
I'll let it go.
It seems to quickly float over, kind of below where Lex's head is, and you can kind of see the formation of the upper half of a torso kind of form to kind of protect the book. I'm staying as well.
With us.
God damn it, Adalaide.
Can you walk, Flotsam?
I look down at Lex. I look back at my friends. This is the last thing that I'm going to do for my friend Adalaide. Eldritch energy around my hands.
Oh, no.
Comet, please wake me up when this is over.
Oh,
But for right now,
Flotsam, don't you do it.
I can't let you all leave. Not until she's gotten away safely.
If you raise a hand to me, your captain, we're gonna be having some fucking words after this. Don't do it.
Understood.
Oh.
I'm gonna cast Shatter.
All right.
Just take me down and then bring me back. I don't like my odds against the three of you.
What do we need to do? Con save?
You are right now. Neville Longbottom standing in front of Harry,
that's
Ron,
right.
Hermione.
I'll fight you.
No. That's not what this is.
This is what I've always wanted. You thought that Adalaide was the betrayer. It's me. It was me the whole time.
It was me for real.
What's the con save on a book?
Us.
God.
Oh no, it's not Thunderwave. It's not Thunderwave. It's Shatter. So I'm doing it to like try and hit. I'm trying to hit the three of them if I can.
Take the damage.
I love that it's always Silas.
Yep.
It'd be loud.
We take
Oh yeah, it is loud.
Yeah, half.
Okay.
So 11, so it'd be down to like 5 or 6. I don't know which one we're supposed to do.
I guess, is it time for initiative?
You want to drag? How quickly can the three of you do damage to me?
Yeah, let's do it on this screen pretty fast. Let's all rock initiative. Lex is here as well. I can roll for them.
I get to roll twice. Much better.
Oh, I should roll initiative too. Huh?
Yeah.
I just kind of went. Where is?
Oh Lord, what is happening?
Oh, damn.
No!
Yes, I guess roll initiative. I have to.
Oh
Captain's pissed.
shit. Ooh. You know what? I'll give
You've learned well. You've learned well.
Give yourself advantage.
All right. Well,
I
there
think
you
I
go.
have
13.
I have
Flotsam and
an
rods.
18 dexterity or a +4 initiative, so I think
Oh,
You have a higher.
I might
I have a plus.
yeah.
Flotsam.
I have a +4 to initiative as well,
Yeah, you got
I'm a bard.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
because you got a nat 20 as well.
and my dex is pretty. My dex is 3 is my modifier.
What's your score? I mean, I guess it wouldn't matter. Yeah.
16 is mine. Is my dex score?
Yeah, I think
Jack of
they
all
would
trades,
just
as a
edge you
bard, it
out.
adds
Yeah,
to
the bard. Yeah, to the initiative. Yeah.
I think by raw dex they win out.
Mm-hmm.
I assume
Alright.
that is how that would work.
Where's our? Is this our battle arena? We just do it right here.
Yeah, you know, I don't think I have the cross. I don't have you.
I will fight for Milady's honor. I tip my hat.
All right.
Lex, get him! And I throw the book. Oh, I didn't see Lex initiative. Hell yeah, Lex.
You got it. You got it right.
Get him, Lex. Get him. Silas,
Uh,
punch the book.
I'm just gonna
Still
turn
prone,
to,
Flotsam.
Silas and Comet, and I'm gonna ask.
Please get him under control. I'm gonna go find Adalaide.
No.
And I'm going to cast
Thunder.
once again Flame Stride.
Damn.
And I'm out. Goodbye.
How far can you get? Because I might have a spell that can get you. Because I'm next to you.
I move 100 feet in a round.
Well, I could still shoot at you with some
Yeah,
stuff.
you can make you can maybe.
But none of the stuff I
That
want to
feels,
hit you with. None of the stuff that will stop you. Sad.
Man, you just better hope I never get cunning. Because, oh my god.
So if you can...
If I could bonus action dash, you're for.
Wait, I might be able to get you. How many bardic... I don't think I used... How many bardic inspirations did I use before? Cheeky? Do you want... Do you want me to roll
I'll
that?
say you probably didn't. Let's say you just used one during the chase, and you probably had a short rest. Like before all of this happened, there was a lot of downtime for short
Oh, then
rests.
I can get to you. I'm gonna use. So if I use bonus action Mantle of Inspiration, so I can move 30 feet.
I thought you used up all of them.
Not all.
Well, that's why that's what Cheeki was ruling about.
That's what
I told him I said I'd be willing to use up all of them to run.
But I gotcha.
To get away from you. But he said that because like I had already like you guys were like in houses and stuff like before I ran.
You definitely had a head start.
I'll use 1, so that's 30 feet, and then that's no opportunity. Ooh, that means I get temp HP. I'm gonna need it. 5th level, 8 temp HP. And then I'm going to use the rest of my movement, so I get 60 feet. And then I'm gonna target my friend, and I'm gonna cast this actually hurts me. I want to use Dissonant Whispers, but you'll run the direction I don't want you to run.
Away from you.
That's true.
I could just try to do some damage and make you mad. What the hell's going on?
You could use your warlock stuff.
Oh, what is this?
I don't know
what is this section?
That would be pretty ironic. Thanks for the Eldritch Blast, asshole.
I guess I will try to. Dang, this stinks. I will do Cloud of Daggers.
Ooh.
Right
on him.
Just right where I'm at when you right in front of me, as I'm moving through it.
Yeah.
Big old pile of fish.
That is a.
That's nothing. You just take 7 damage.
Yeah,
I just take 7. As
Cloud of Daggers is.
Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Awesome.
I'm gonna make stop biting at you.
I keep concentration on my flame stride, and I stride on through.
Dang. Well, I think you're gonna stay there because when you enter the spells area for the first time, you're gonna get hit with it again. Because when you start your turn in it, you're gonna take it again. So you're still in the area.
I gotcha.
Because I'm trying to break your concentration on that thing. I know that you have advantage, but
I gotcha.
That's gonna end my turn.
All right, Silas. So Flotsam is within range.
Teleports behind you, basically.
Yeah, I know.
It just pull it back up and just say, Flotsam, I'm disappointed.
Son, I am disappointed.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, there it is.
First one.
Your gay dads are about to punish you, sorry.
Well, there goes the Cloud of Daggers. How much damage am I taking?
Oh, I didn't know.
19, but you do have 8 temp.
It is.
8
temp, so only 11. It takes me down to... Well, I used up, so 11 on my current HP, so it goes down to 24. So I'm still up. Oh, what are you doing? You have more attacks.
Second attack. I have 2.
Are you? And you're reckless? You being reckless on me?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm disappointed.
Okay, I have 5 HP. I guess I have 5 because I have 5 HP. Fine. Lex, heal me.
Don't know if he has that. Oh boy, what can Lex do? He's full of.
Can Lex just use Adelaide's spell slots?
Well, yeah, he's full of them.
Also,
Hell.
Silas is going to pivot around Flotsam to get right in front of his face. And looks very mad at you.
A face with expressions. Interesting. My face, I show no fear, for I have no expression. I look at you with a no face.
Also, I rage. Just as a note.
You rage? Well, that means you weren't doing rage damage before?
But as before.
Oh, as per my previous email, I see.
I am angry.
I am angry. So how far away would Ra be from Lex? That's the question.
So if I have, I'm assuming I'm holding Lex, so So 60, and you went 100, so 40 feet away.
40 feet away. All right.
Assuming we're all moving in straight lines here.
He also
Cloud of
does not
Daggers is
want
not
them to be running. I think they are going to extend out a hand that becomes corporeal as they start to cast a spell. The book kind of fluttering to a page as you're kind of idly holding it. And he kind of like flashes red for a moment as he shouts out to you, Ra, "She abandoned me!" And he's going to try and hold you. So make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Which you got a good chance of succeeding, I feel. Ooh, no, you don't.
Oh, interesting how that works.
Yeah, you feel something grip around you, and you are paralyzed right now. And Lex looks pissed as he just holds out this corporeal hand. Comment. All the guards around you are like, where's the wizard we were chasing? They do point out to you that there are some circling bat creatures that seem very interested on picking off whoever's left here.
He's gone. Head back.
Oh, not without one of you guys. I'll tell you that much.
Flotsam. I walk up to Flotsam. I'm glad you're trying to help your friend. And I'm gonna keep my promise. And I'm gonna cast Entangle on him.
Wrap him up.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to get vines around him. He's gotta make a strength saving throw
Ooh.
of
Well,
15.
bit more
No
than that.
reason to say the DC because your boy didn't save.
Alright. So you are now wrapped up in some vines.
Difficult terrain.
Let me make sure.
You're restrained.
You are restrained, yeah. And I'm gonna go ahead and just pick you up, put you under my arm, and start walking to town.
Well, let's see what restrained is. As
Speed becomes 0, and I think attacks have advantage on you.
I would assume a condition.
I think I'm paralyzed, aren't I?
No, you're
Nah,
restrained.
your speed
I'm
is 0. You
paralyzed, you're
can't
restrained.
get any benefit from bonuses to your speed, disadvantage on attack rolls. Attacks have advantage on you, and you have disadvantage
Speed
on
0.
dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
So yeah, you're hoisted under the arm. Ra. At the end of your turn, I think you can...
Incapacitated, so no actions, reactions. I auto-fail strength and dex saves. My attack rolls against me have advantage, and any attack that hits me is a critical hit if they're within 5 feet.
Ooh. I think you can make another save at the end of your turn.
At the end of my turn.
But that's-
Yeah, it has to be. Oh, never mind. My bad.
Yeah. The end of each of its turns. So you make another one.
Yeah, so either way, you'll be stopped in your place.
So I'm going to use second wind because that's a bonus action, not an action or reaction, so I can actually do that. So take a breath.
Nice.
Gain some health back. Let's see here. All right. Go back up to 60.
I thought that was your save.
And then,
I wish it was.
No. And then, end of turn, we'll try another wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Ooh.
is this like another time that you were held person and you like didn't play? Is this
No,
happened
that was
previously?
Tabby.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
that's
Tabby.
Tabby. Yeah.
That was held
different
and
game.
then back.
Yeah.
The world's revenge against that, though.
This is the ultimate spell against anybody who dumps their wisdom.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing infuriates a fighter more than not being able to fight.
Oh, at least you can breathe. Get your second win.
That's true. I'm not like upset with this because this is a very good spell for Lex to cast. I'm just hoping someone will think to like maybe bonk the book on the
You
head. or
wouldn't hit
something.
Lex, would you?
You would hit a guy with
You
glasses.
hit a guy with an eye patch.
Flotsam, you're restrained, but I think you can still do some crazy shit.
I think I don't think that stops his spells as long as they're not somatic, because he's restrained. And at the end of his turn, I believe he can make another strength saving throw to try to get out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, it has to use its action to try to get out.
So
Oh,
is the way that Entangle works that I'm like wrapped up like with ropes, or that the ground is holding me? Because I
think it's
think
usually
it's
the
the
ground,
ground.
like wrapping up and grabbing your feet, but I assume we can work it that he just solo targeted and wrapped you up like a burrito.
Yeah,
I-
Sorry,
That's
I was more saying that the vines. I'm just like picking you up from the vines and then walking away with you.
Then you wouldn't be restrained anymore. You'd be grappled.
I mean, if we want to
You
work
can
that
free
that way,
grapple
then
me,
that's
yeah.
fine. Yeah. If we want to do it that way, then yeah. Basically, I don't want to hurt him. I'm just grabbing him.
Yeah.
I don't know
Well,
if
we'll
he's
say
still
you're
tangled in
grappled if you
vines.
were removed from the vines, because I think Entangle is like an AoE ground spell rather than like a one-person wrap up.
Then I'll just grapple him and start walking.
Toss them over your shoulder.
What's wrong, Flotsam?
I know that you'll forgive me for this. You have to convince Silas to forgive me for this. And then I'm gonna cast I'll cast Thunderwave. Boop.
Ooh.
Nice.
Not
See.
too bad. Doing all these first level spells because I don't want to hurt my friends.
Ooh, that's a fail.
Pushed away, baby.
Hurt your friends.
10
If
feet
I'm-
away.
Well, I guess you're doing it because I was like, if I'm grappling you, I think I would be pushed with you. But since you're doing it,
Yeah,
would
I
probably
should
release
knock
it.
you
Long
back,
as-
yeah.
As
Yeah.
long as Silas doesn't see this happen.
Of course, I see this happen.
he slipped.
Oh no! Oh dear!
But I really made it look like it was my choice to hurt myself and be pushed and thrown on the ground 10 feet away.
Yeah.
I think since you are holding Lex, he'll have to make a save as well.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, he
I'm
he has
so-
disadvantage. He has disadvantage because he's made of inorganic material.
Oh no! All right, and I think
Right.
Silas as well, since you're
Well, paper's
you are
organic,
face-
right?
yeah, trees are organic. I don't know, dude.
I don't think
I
so.
also fail.
Organic just means carbon-based, right?
Oh, it's fine.
I'm
Lex,
not
let's go.
sure.
Go, Lex.
Disadvantage, go.
Lex strong. Lex have to make Constitution saving throw for hold person.
Yeah, technically. I don't know how much health a book has, or any.
Yeah.
I don't know how this a solo Lex works.
We did, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No stat
Just
sheet
making us
for life.
invent an entire mechanic.
Mm.
Oh, well, let's make another
Playing
con
it
save.
fast and we're playing it fast and loose with this encounter.
Yeah, I think you're unheld, Ra.
Ooh.
Yeah. Kind of gets blasted aside. He flies out of your hand and kind of lands in the mud. He looks mad about it, but it's pretty epic.
I'll use. I'll pick. Can I pick Lex up? Pick Lex up.
Yeah, you have enough movement, I suppose. Like,
Yeah.
you-
I'll use whatever movement.
Mhm.
And then I will just say, "Raw." That's it, and then I'll end my turn.
You stand up in the mud. Lex reappears. You're both in like just a very like loose battle stance right now.
I could do this all day.
I didn't hear no bell.
Didn't hear no bell.
Silence. What do you do?
I just saw a comic go flying. I also went flying, and I'm just gonna kip up, run over to Flotsam, and just grab his head and slam it into the ground.
Leave him
we can
alone, recklessly.
For that much.
That's enough. That takes me down to 0.
Fine.
Funny enough, that's my unarmed strike too.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Rage and Divine Fury and Rage.
Damn.
And then I'm gonna, as my second attack, I'm gonna pick up Lex, the book,
And chuck him into the
literally chuck him in the opposite direction
No, not that.
because he's tied to the book,
Lex.
and I want him further away.
No,
Oh man!
someone get Lex. That's the whole plan.
So what would you like me to do, Cheeky, to throw the book?
Just the athletics. You're eating a book.
Oh, Ro, no.
Not great.
Okay,
So,
not that-
Oh yeah,
I'll
it's
catch
just
it.
muddy. You kind of slip a little. It's a mess.
Advantage +7 to throw the book.
Reckless toss.
What'd you guys do in session 50? Toss Lex in
we threw books.
We
Oh,
This
invented
would be a-
football.
This would be a perfect time for Chris the zombie to come stumbling out.
He's there with the weed night.
He's learned how to cast spells.
I'm gonna run back over to Comet and check on him.
I'm okay. I'm perfectly fine.
Yeah, he's laying on your back
Okay,
in the
I've done
mud.
that before. It's fine. I'm gonna go get Lex. Don't touch Flotsam. Go get Raw. I'll catch up.
All right, I'm trusting you here. All right,
You got it.
I'm gonna start running after Ra.
Well, if you don't have, I say you can run next to Ra. I assume if you can get up to them.
Ra will keep her distance from Silas to not.
Not be
I'm guessing the
AoE.
rain is dampening the fire effect a little bit, so I'm just gonna make sure that you're not taking fire damage as we're running. But as we do, we're just like booking it back towards the what is it, the Babacon?
Oh, it ain't
or
your
whatever we call
turn
it?
yet, boy. Lex is up.
Well, what's Lex gonna do? Huh?
we're still in
I don't
initiative,
know.
right?
Adelaide, what can Lex do?
I didn't hear no bell.
He didn't hear no bell.
Well, there are plenty of things that can be done.
Ooh.
What do you
still
want to
a
have
vague
happen?
amount of HP.
Oh, there's a brilliant. You have a really good high level spell that would be funny to cast on someone.
I'm looking at my character sheet, and I just saw the one you opened the description
yeah,
for.
right. Do you think we should? I think
What's
we
the
should.
harm?
All right.
Ooh, the green light.
If you cast, let me time out. If you cast confusion, I'm gonna be so mad. What is it?
Now I'm
what are
nervous.
you casting?
He's gonna pick himself up, the kind of like this hazy aura. It's like a lot of him is here now. It's usually just head, but there's like the feet kind of planted in the mud. He runs up and he just shouts at you, so let's see how you like it. And he like gestures upwards. And make
Oh no.
me a charisma saving throw.
Oh no!
Charisma saving throw.
I know what this is.
Oh,
the
yeah.
the worst saving throw to have to make.
Ooh.
I think that fails.
I think, yeah. Isn't it like 19 or
he-
something crazy?
Yeah, Adelaide's spell.
I have
thing
no
is
idea what
there.
this spell is.
Yeah, it's
Divine resistance. So I get one more chance.
If you want.
Nope.
come on.
Oh no! Is this on both? Who is this? Who is this targeting?
It's just Silas, because
Silas.
Oh, okay.
you throw him into the mud, he throws you into another dimension. You're banished. You're banished.
Oh
Get out of
no!
here.
Oh, damn, a whole minute?
Unless you hit him on the head again.
The timeout corner.
You don't throw Lex. He throws you.
Lex is saying this.
Ooh, I got you for 1 minute.
Later.
Comet, you see Lex just throw your boyfriend into another dimension. He looks at you he's very angry right now, but also scared that you're right next to him, kind of, and worried
I
what
think
you're
I'm
gonna do.
Yeah, I'm making my way to him.
Oh, no.
I promise I won't hurt you.
Just take the fucking.
Yeah. Captain America to the log, you know? Just...
Yeah.
Leave the book alone.
No. I'm just gonna walk up to him. I'm gonna say, like, Lex, we're all going to meet back up with Adalaide. Flotsam was trying to do something, and I understand why he did it. But we're gonna go meet back up. We want you to be there. You're part of this. You're part of us. I'm gonna extend a hand.
Still maintaining concentration. You see tears welling up in his one eye and just gritting through his teeth. Just, she left me, Comet.
I'm sure that hurts more than I can understand. She's leaving. She's trying to leave us. I don't know what she told you, but this is a decision that you can make. You need to tell her how you feel about her. You've kept yourself quiet about that for a while. Maybe because you didn't think that she would like hearing it. But she needs to hear some more. If today is any indication, it hasn't gone through. And we need all of our voices so she can hear us. Don't let the hurt become anger. Let it fuel you to do things for others. Come with us, and we can help each other.
He's gonna kind of look where Silas was, maintaining concentration. Looking down over at Flotsam, who's like face first in the dirt. Tears streaking down his poor chubby cheeks. This poor fella. Although the red in his arm kind of subsides and Silas, you drop back in, landing on the dirt.
Fucking wizards, and I'm gonna keep running after Ra.
And Lex just kind of falls to the ground, crying to himself.
I'll try to. I don't know how book ghosts work, but I'm gonna try to I'm gonna kneel down next to him, gesture like I'm wiping some tears away, and I'll be like, "Let's go. I can pick you up. We'll be stronger together." And I don't know where the book is, but I guess I'll grab the book.
It is like fully submerged in the mud.
If it's not weird, I'll grab the book. If it is weird, I'll gesture for him to come with us.
Yeah, he kind of brushes your hand aside and kind of gestures over to Flotsam. Help Flotsam.
Let's go. And I'll walk over to Flotsam and I guess pick him up princess style.
Oh, the hero.
You gonna stabilize me, or should I make death save?
Well, I'm picking you up right now. I'm gonna cast Spare the Dying. If that's where
Yeah, I figured. What's the matter? You don't want me awake?
What's the matter?
Silence and
Honest-
Raw are gone, and I don't want to be the one to hurt you.
This spell has no effect on constructs, so no, I'm just kidding.
So you're dying now?
He's died. He's dead.
Wake up. Okay, I'm stable.
You all make your way either sprinting or walking back to the Barbican.
If I get back first, hold on, how long does this spell last? Flame Stride lasts for a minute. So basically, the amount of time it took to catch up to Flotsam, it's like a minute to get back. Probably the spell ends. I'm gonna, without breaking my stride, run into here, burst through the door, and go right up to Beth and be like, I need a potion on loan. Do you got something like for climbing walls, breathing under the water? Just something. I'll pay you back when I get the money.
They look
Also,
very
this is my
shocked.
voice. Sorry, I had something in my throat.
They were like
That flame stride really took it out of me.
chilling, like leaning on their hand on the table, not expecting this at all. It's late. They were probably asleep on that table, but they like quickly get up, kind of straighten themselves out, listening, quickly grabbing their bag and searching through here, like all kind of glass clattering against itself.
Anything that can get me into the city without under the detection of monsters or anybody that's there. Like if something to climb a wall would be great, so that I don't go through the gate or to go through the water. If you got something like that.
I got climbing, invisibility, and water breathing. I got all three.
You have invisibility?
Of course.
Whatever you're willing to lend me, I would
Gladly take. And as I say that, I pick up all the stuff. I had like stuff splayed out by the fireplace. I like start putting bookmarks and things, scooping things up, putting it in my bag, and then go back over to Beth. What is she willing to give Ra?
She holds all three out.
Whatever I owe you, I will pay you back as soon as I get the money. Thank you so much. I'll put those in my bag. Kind of give her I'll actually leave my ornate rapier here as a bit of like collateral. Like here, like I like this a lot, but just let's put this as like an IOU. Then I'm gonna walk over to Lawrence. I look him right in the face. I'm gonna take the book of advanced spells, put it in my bag, and be like, "You ain't gonna do shit." And then I'm gonna smoky step, poof over here, and just go.
Ooh.
I wasn't finished writing out my spells, so I needed that anyway.
Silas, what do you do upon getting back to the Barbican, since you'd all be there about the same time?
Well, it's probably Raw poofing out and just... He doesn't really have anything on him besides his sword and his armor, but that's all he really needs, so he's just gonna follow right behind her.
Alright, you're both running.
When you catch up,
I thought you went to another dimension.
For a second.
All right, I got some stuff from our friends. I feel bad about what I said to Lawrence, but I don't have time to explain to them what's going on.
Let's just go get our dumbass wizard back.
and then I guess like while we're running, I'll just explain what I got, so you're aware. But that's it, yeah.
The others, the comet.
While I'm walking, to the Barbican, I'll say to an unconscious Flotsam, I'm still carrying here. I can't say this in front of everybody, but I'm proud of what you did today. I don't know what... No, I do know. I'm glad you're sharing your friendship and your love with the people that need it. Adalaide has been very resistant to how we know to communicate. And I know that you two have had your problems. But today, I can see that you two really are friends. And I'm glad you've learned that you're more than what people thought you were. And you always will be.
He's unconscious.
I know.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you were... Yeah.
Your words, they bring me back.
I know, Lex. Maybe he heard me, I don't know, but it's important I said that.
I wish I was awake.
I can bring him back. Once we know where we're heading. I hate having to carry him like this without him being able to tell me what he wants, but I know what he'd do.
Can you heal him?
I can. I will.
Okay. This is not dying.
When I feel like it. Also, I didn't mention it, but I needed to make space for that stuff. So even though I left very rudely in front of Lawrence, I did leave him my tea kettle and bags of tea for him in case he wants to help himself. That's my promissory note to him to return the book.
You didn't look too perturbed. I mean, you gave him the book. It's yours to take. Do you continue after the others, though, Comet, or do you stay in town?
There's not really... I mean, if I stayed in town, it would just be to long rest, but... I don't really have anything to do here, so I think I'm gonna walk through the streets. I'm just gonna make my way to where I believe Silas and Ra are going. As I, actually, before I do that, I'm gonna go into Beth's place and just say like something. Yeah, I'm carrying. Put him over my shoulder.
You are.
We're probably gonna need a lot of help. How many health potions can you spare?
Surely I've given you health potions. You drink them all.
Right. We've drank a couple. They've been very helpful, which is why I'm coming back.
You are all going to pay me for everything, right?
I think I've... Out of character, I'm pretty sure I've paid her. Oh, she means Ra and stuff. Yeah.
Maybe you'll notice like Sizzle is following you. Like Sizzle isn't with Ra, but is like here, like following. And then if you look on the desk, because I was just there, you probably see that like her rapier that she got is sitting on the desk.
Right. I don't know if this is enough. I don't know how.
Just
but here,
put him on the table. I'm somewhat of a cleric myself.
He's gonna stay with me. I just need the potions.
He's
fine.
He has no mouth, Comet. How have you been giving him potions? We've all talked about it and we're all very confused.
He does it off screen when no one's looking. I don't know how he does it.
Whenever you blink.
You open him up and there's like a little pour potion. Little gas tank.
He's got like a vent in his neck that like he just do this too.
Oh god. When people blink, that's exactly when I like to do things as well.
Yeah. Look, I don't know if this is enough, but here you go. I'm sorry, and I'll drop the entire bag of 251 gold pieces that I have.
He just cocks her head at you, just wondering how you've made it. It just hands you a potion.
One potion?
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet. Whoops. All right. I'll take the one potion. I'll leave the bag of 251 gold pieces behind.
You're damn right you will.
It's
mine. The money is mine.
Mine. And I will start heading out. And as I go into the bridge, I think is when I'll give Flotsam a potion.
Hmm.
How much do I roll for that? Is it
Sure.
2d4
It's
plus
2d4 plus 2,
four?
yeah.
Or 2.
Oh, plus 2d4 plus 2?
I think
Yeah.
so.
8.
Hey. Put him down.
And we're running low on resources. I'm sorry, Comet. Is Lex okay?
I look towards Lex.
I'm fine. Well,
He's okay.
I'm alive.
I'm gonna cast
No!
no.
Die.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word at
Kill.
3rd level just to get my health back up a little bit.
Mhm.
It's Healing Word.
Wood.
Well, 17's better than nothing, teen.
Hey. Here you go. I put my hand on your forehead, and I'll keep healing you. Yeah, level 3 cure wound.
Sheesh.
That's 3d8 plus 4. I'm gonna just do it on the advanced roller. Dang,
Ooh.
that was a bad use.
BM.
How much was it again?
14.
All right, I'm doing all right. Thank you, Comet. I'm assuming Ra and Silas have already gone for Adalaide.
They got a head start. They're probably in the city by now.
Understood. Let's go.
Speaking
Can you
of the two of you.
Yes.
All right, then let's go.
Did you say something? Did you say something to me when I was unconscious?
I've heard things.
Just probably nothing you haven't heard before.
Understood. I'm very worried about her, Comet.
I think we all are.
Do you agree with her?
About?
Do you think that we can actually succeed in this quest?
I think there is a way. And I think I was clear when I said I believe in us. There's things I haven't thought about on how to solve some problems that we've all had. I mean, we're helping each other. And we will continue to do so with ourselves and with everyone else here. So yes, I do believe there's a way to solve this, Flotsam. Don't worry.
I'll keep walking with.
Sizzle lands on your shoulder and pecks you on the head.
God.
Yes, thank you. I understand. Yes, out. Thank you. I'm sorry. Tell Ra that Sorry.
It was a prank.
And then it gets up into your hat and nests. So now you have a chicken on your head.
Joke's on you, buddy.
Aw.
I think Flotsam would understand, as endearing as this is a form of punishment. A chicken on your head is a ridiculous thing for a pirate to have.
I hate this comment.
So until we rectify this, Sizzle sits on your head.
Silas might be upset. He might say some things. Don't take them to heart.
He hates chickens on the head.
I'll talk with him. I don't think there's any doubts. Go ahead.
I think that this Silas probably feels vindicated at this point. I can't imagine there's much more that needs to be said. And there's just like a huge claw mark across the faceplate.
We'll get that fixed. Yeah, I'm sure he's okay. Kami doesn't fully believe that. We'll be fine. Now we gotta make sure Adelaide's fine.
Understood.
And we'll start walking.
As you are all taking your time, Ra and Silas making your way through the city, you do see multiple fiend creatures definitely take attention to two people running through the city. None of them really seem to swoop down and try to attack you immediately, but as you start making your way to the main square, you see there is quite a hubbub going on there. You see a lot of people.
Ooh, interesting. I guess during that time, as we're getting to like the main square outside the walls, I would have communicated to you, Silas, out of breath, and you're slowing down for me at this point because I've kind of I spent two spells temporary speed boost, so I'm just like doing my best, but I'm like, God, oh, hold on.
I got Beth to give me 3 potions, 1 climbing, 1 water breathing, I think, or walking. I don't know. I haven't taken a look at it. And then 1 of invisibility. That was a big score. We gotta use that when we really need it. But it's again, we were seen going into the city, so when we are ready to like bunker down, we're gonna need to find a place to hide and not be followed. It's gonna be difficult. We'll have to formulate a plan. What the fuck is going on here?
I'll show you what's going on here as you kind of skid to a halt.
Yeah.
And see a rather gruesome scene. There seems to be a lot of the cyan cultists going about a murder spree right now.
Oh.
You can see they're in the midst of finishing off some undead that were around here. And you kind of get there as soon as, like, they start to summon these new fiends into existence. And you see the ringleader of them seems to just be finishing off a knight that seems to be undead. He kind of pushes it off of his dagger and kind of turns towards you, completely covered in blood. Like, a lot of these dudes are drenched in blood.
Hey! Sorry to bother you. Did you see 2 wizardly looking people run past here?
He kind of points up and then points like his head as if he can't hear you, and he shakes his it's raining pretty heavily right now.
Yeah, did you see 2 wizardly looking people, like a frail woman and like some greasy dude run past here?
He kind of steps forward to be closer to you, and you see a lot of the other cultists, now that their other things have been killed, kind of take notice of the new things in the area. And, being a pirate, you know when you're kind of being surrounded, they all start to move to, like, kind of circle in. And, the main dude kind of sweeps his hair back, all the blood kind of getting swept out of his face. Do we see 2 wizards running around?
Yeah.
Can't say I have.
That's too bad. Where do you think they could have went?
Probably the castle.
They're probably not stupid enough to go there right now. They're probably gonna find a place to bunker down. They wouldn't go that fast. So I think we've had some time, but we need to get to a place where we'll be able to see them from wherever they come. Anyway,
Pirates?
thanks for the help.
He kind of holds up a hand as if to make a step. You two alone.
I'm just gonna like. What did you say?
Are you two alone?
Oh no, I always have the Big Blue with me. Big Blue follows us everywhere. None can escape its gaze.
Roll a deception with disadvantage.
Do these cultists call their god the Big Blue?
Oh, for sure not.
I'm a different denomination of the new god. We all worship the Big Blue to me. And 4.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna stand next to Ra and just get ready to grab her.
You both reek of essence, you know? And be careful where you walk during the hunting hours.
Hunting hours? Oh, is that what it is? Oh, it's not hunting hours.
Yep, would you look
Sorry,
at
we were just in such a rush that we didn't see the time, and we just sort of got away from us. We're hunting ourselves right now, which is why we're looking for those two.
He kind
So
of
we need to get back to...
gestures kind of forward with his free hand that's not holding a dagger. I said run. You see them all kind of like hoist up weapons, and the fiends among them snarl and start running at you.
I'm gonna grab onto the shirt of Ra and just kind of push her right up against me and just say, hold on. And I'm gonna do my super boost again because we stood still for a minute.
For a whole minute, it's one round.
Not for a whole minute, but it's one round,
Yeah,
which is
you
all I
need
need.
like 6 seconds of breathing time.
Hell yeah.
I'm just gonna grab onto Ra and rage and
Get mad.
speed
Oh,
boost
I'm
out.
so mad. Oh, damn.
Yeah. I'm still really fucking
good,
mad
very
at lots of them. I have enough anger still left up from that.
There's no way any of these can keep up with you two, but all of them start chasing you back down towards the bridge, making a very loud
Wait, are we
ruckus.
going into the city or back towards the
Yeah,
bridge?
which way do you run? There's a lot of them you'd have
Pirates.
to get through, but
Silas, I want to go in the city.
Yeah, I also want to go in the city. So yeah, it's gonna be, let's get this way. And I'm gonna climb up this building and keep running.
okay, well, what's your climbing speed and all that? I know you got it, but how much speed movement
is
do you
movement.
have right now?
With
Same
Ra
as
on me,
movement.
What?
That's-
What's your movement?
with Ra on me, it's gonna be down to 175.
All right.
Oh, only that.
Only that.
All right.
That's good.
So 45. It is. These are pretty tall buildings, so let's just call an amount. I don't think you'll be able to totally leave screen running on top of a building. Plus, you're holding Ra. Are you like Naruto running up this? I assume your arms are taken up by... They're going to carry on you like a baby.
On to Silas's back. I'll tell Silas to yeah, I'll tell
Silas, if we can get to a high point near the wall, but behind cover where they can't see us, I can get us to safety.
All right. Up. Keep moving.
I know it's a tall order. Somewhere high up that you can see over the wall, but that they can't see is an interesting ask. But if we could do that, that'd be ideal.
Yeah, I suppose you could probably get up on top of this building to the right. If you were like right on top of it, they probably couldn't get an angle unless they ran like all the way back against the wall. And if you ran past them, I assume you would confer a few attack of opportunities unless you somehow had a mad line. But you would probably end up just at the top of the stairs or halfway up the wall if you started climbing.
Let's go up this building because the building to the right, because Silas wants to head towards the pirates because that's where he thinks Adelaide's gonna go.
All right, let's chuck yours at least up here then. To which they're all gonna be kind of crowding around. Let's just grab a whole chunk of people. And do the... Just move them all around. Get off the dead body. Right. The Burkheist can fly, so that's just gonna jump up in the air. That's good. So that's just above these guys in the air. And this one's just gonna be climbing up. You can hear the sound of the building being grabbed onto and a vicious creature making their way up. Those of you down in the city, Comet and Flotsam, you can definitely see at this point a large mass of creatures moving and a lot of shouting.
We're like tourists looking at like a Disney World map. We're like, you are here.
I think we provided a really good distraction for you without realizing it, because I don't think either of us knew that you were right behind us. So like we're moving this whole mass of enemies away from the main gate.
I suppose, what do you Southerners do? Do you guys... Well, what do you do? You see creatures. You can assume they might be chasing after your friends because you were right behind your friends.
Hang on. I'm
Gotta
looking
make
at
sure
my
I don't
spell.
have messages from anyone in secret. Okay, no, I'm good. With the recording stuff open, I don't get like pings from messages.
Yeah.
So if I don't reply to any, that's why.
It seems as though they may need our assistance, but they're moving away from the castle. I don't think I'm in the condition to continue fighting.
Can you still hide?
Not, I can't turn invisible.
Ooh. Ooh, that sucks. Ooh.
I know.
Ooh, that's no good.
That's no good. So we would be here.
Yeah, you're like 100 or so feet down from that point, basically.
Mm-hmm.
You're far enough down that they don't notice you're necessarily there yet, unless you make any move to announce yourself.
Do you think
Right.
we'll be able to find refuge in the castle?
I don't know what's over there. We shouldn't head into the castle without the others, though.
I would agree, but we have to be careful. Heading towards the others. It looks like they're heading towards the pirate ship, is that right?
Yeah, the only thing you know eastward is if they head up more, maybe they're heading to Adelaide's house, or they're more than likely heading to the pirates if they're going directly eastward. But unless you can get on the roof and hide away from all the sky predators that probably already know you're around and haven't just called in everybody, making your way there would be a very hard task.
To the pirates.
To the
that is.
pirates. Anywhere in the city at this hour is very dangerous. Even taking the short rest you did in that house, like, things started to figure out where you were in a short rest.
All right, this is a little bit of shenanigans.
We took a short rest?
Yeah, in like a little
A while back.
broken down house with
Yeah,
Mordecai.
back when we first entered the city, and
Oh,
were,
I see. Not like when I was given.
I don't think you were
I mean,
there
like-
for that,
I
to
understand.
be fair.
Um,
When you beat the first Moonbit monstrosity, you took a short rest.
right.
And creatures already figured out you're in town.
Understood. But Feld saying it, not Flotsam. Comet, I think we should head back. I trust that Adalaide had enough time to get to where she needed to be. We have Raw's familiar. Raw and Silas were able to. They're the most mobile members of our group. I'm sure that they can outrun whatever monstrosities are out at night. But you and I think if we're going to survive for the night, we need to head back and regather our strength. I mean, we have a way of contacting Raw.
How? Yeah. Dang. Yeah, I have one idea, but I don't know how crazy it is, and also I don't know what we can do after that. But I think you're right. We need to meet up with them before we can go. We're gonna have to find where Adalaide went after this, but let's quietly head back.
Wait, I
And
think
who
I see
knows,
a big
perhaps-
purple guy. Hang on, wait. Hang on. Wait a minute.
The camera like cuts in like Adalaide and Graham are like walking like they're just around the corner. There's a beat of there's a drop of blood falls and Adelaide's like on the ceiling like like Spider-Man.
They're both invisible, like right in front of you, trying not to move or breathe.
I do have an idea. I don't know how many actions that would take, so I don't know how many actions I could feasibly do.
I can help us maybe get away if we like need to, but other than that, I'm like useless. Like I have no health. I'm very limited on resources.
Let me see where's my spell hang. Okay. Ah, damn it.
I mean, we're in Yarnum right now, and the hunt is going on. And
you are hearing people away, away,
away,
plague-ridden rats.
foul beast.
Okay. I think this is
What
what
you
I'm gonna do
now?
I have a crazy idea.
And Supper hands down.
Hold on, Flotsam.
Oh no.
We're not gonna engage, but we can't separate from everybody. I'm gonna grab onto Flotsam.
oh no.
And then how far is it? Okay, that's just fine. I'm gonna grab onto Flotsam. We're gonna go over here, and while I'm walking or while I'm running, I guess I'm gonna cast. Where are you? I'm gonna cast
Where
Gust
are
of
you?
Wind.
Ooh.
it's a 60-foot line of very strong wind. I'm gonna cast it on the ground
Underneath you.
to try to propel myself and Flotsam up onto the ceiling.
Okay. Okay. How much does Comet weigh?
Yeah, that's the shenanigans of it. I don't know.
I think you're the two heaviest party members.
Because here's the thing. Gust of wind.
Well, that's a song. I should probably look up D&D as well. Not the song by a guy.
Because it can knock down each creature with a strength saving throw in the line. So if an enemy could use Gust of Wind and knock me down, I can assume that it can move me.
Okay, yeah. If a creature starts its turn in the line, it must succeed a strength throw or be pushed 15 feet away. So if you cast it underneath yourself and just choose to fail, you will be pushed 15 feet.
Okay, we could do that.
I'm allowing that, dude. I'm allowing that. That's epic. That's freaking epic.
And hopefully I can get on
yourself.
I don't know how this helps us. We're on the.
You get up onto a roof, is what that's doing.
Yeah.
You're still like 100 feet down, like you're on some lower roofs. You're not like directly behind the gang right now, but you are
I have
on
another
roofs.
idea too. Shoot. Okay, we're on the roof, and it's like, don't make any noise. I'm gonna split. I'm gonna split myself. I'm gonna use the essence to make another copy of me.
Okay. Oh no. The evil one.
Oh my god.
And
my god.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna cast Greater Invisibility on Flotsam. And then I'm gonna have my clone cast Greater Invisibility on me.
Alright.
So that we're both invisible.
Then I'm gonna cast Greater Invisibility on the clone.
On the clone, yeah. So now both me and Flotsam are invisible.
Lex sucks himself into the book, so he's also not just floating around alone. He's terrified.
Yeah.
It was just a flying chicken.
Under the hat, it's being worn. It's technically being worn.
I'm wearing the bird.
Yes, the
bug
chicken
is.
is being worn or carried, so it becomes invisible as well.
Oh no.
So you got a minute of invisibility where spells and attacks won't reveal or won't dispel it. Could reveal your location, but if you keep moving, you might be all right.
What do you do with the grotesque comet clone?
I'm gonna. So we both. Well, I don't know what I can do now because I've just cast a bunch of spells.
I guess, did we see our companions fly up on top of a roof and become invisible?
Probably not. They're so far back, and you're probably much more worried about the mob chasing you.
Yeah,
probably.
But this only lasts for a minute. Like, I don't know if we're gonna be able to get to.
Well, I'm gonna have the clone stay here. And then the clone, if you allow me, he's gonna cast Erupting Earth on any area around you. It's a 20-foot cube.
Alright, so you're gonna run them in to distract.
Yeah.
Alright, so
while he's doing that, me and Flotsam will try to get away.
yeah, Silas and Ra, you're both running to the docks. Comet and Flotsam, you're running to the docks, just at a much less quick speed.
Yeah.
And Clone Met is distracting in his gross, fleshy, bone, one-eyed creature madness.
He is distracting, and if at any point his concentration breaks from Greater Invisibility, I will use my invisible for a round to try to see how far I can get.
Alright.
And then I also have 2 more uses of mantle, so I can use that to give us a little bit more speed.
Alright.
If need, but that's as a last resort.
Yeah. So let's get over here.
Bring us to the
This
boat.
is the race to the boat. Let's get rid of them since they're not here anymore. They're not here anymore. You two are over here. Just changing scene real quick, if you will allow me to do that. Come on, guys. Give me a break.
Just let me do it.
Let me do it. So we'll say you three are on these roofs when you make it into here. Silas and Ra, we'll say that you're like up here, running on the northern roofs. And you're a bit more ahead than the others. You two down there can probably see the faint torch that is Ra jumping across the roofs with Silas. But while you two are invisible, Silas and Ra definitely are not. So it's about where you skid down onto this roof when you hear the sound of creatures in the air getting very interested with what's going on. And from the vantage point you have, you can see that what is that?
Fish?
Yeah, there's a fish.
My fish.
No!
Yeah.
Oh no!
Little fish, little.
That's a big catch.
Pindia. Gotcha!
The beast! No!
The beast! It is here!
Away!
Away!
Away! What about me, Silas?
You got it. Runs away.
Looking up,
Well, dude.
you see many silhouettes come into your dark vision sight as swooping down at you is not a fish. Not a fish. Get out
The
of
fish, Eddie.
Get out of here.
In the corner.
Is 3 troops of heists with Bebis on back.
Baby
Or
heist.
Not
smalls
Bibis.
clinging
Look
onto
behind
their
and say,
back.
Rock, can you take care of this? I'll keep us going, but you gotta handle this.
Not only that, but you do see that the ship is
I'll do my
100% not in port. Like, they do not...
Oh no.
They said they do not port at night. They are not getting close to the city.
Yeah.
So you'll have to either find a way to get to them or get them to you.
How good are you at swimming?
Subpar.
Got it.
Roll initiative.
Oh,
you guys
come
down there as well, because you
on.
guys can see them there as well. You can hear the screeches.
I'm probably gonna have to go, by the way.
That is completely alright. We could very well just leave off on the swoop as the final scene we see for this session. A lot has happened.
I'm gonna give Flotsam advantage on initiative.
Mm.
Again. Leave. 15.
We used all our bad rolls for fighting Flotsam. Or all of our good rolls for fighting Flotsam.
Yeah, seriously.
As well as the Bergs.
Oof.
Burger Town, USA.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna roll 1 for each of the little dudes and just roll them in squads. Whew.
If we don't want to fight, I mean, if we still want to just get away, that's something that we can try to do, though, right?
You can absolutely attempt, but you just have to figure out a way to
I see.
get across a fair distance of water without these things also stopping you from doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Well.
Sweet. I think maybe we could leave it here. Yeah.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
I think
Yeah.
them swooping in is a good cliffhang.
Yeah. And then next time we can start whatever Adelaide's doing.
Oof.
Mm-hmm.
Oh damn. Yeah, we end off this session, the heists swooping in for their separated kills now that people are a bit more separate and looking a bit weaker than they do in a pack. Adalaide and Graham, who knows where in the city right now. They just hid like underneath the bridge. Y'all got jested. Y'all pranked on. Your buffoons.
The ultimate prank.
Yeah, they just hid under the bridge.
Yeah. They just hit either side of the gate and you just ran past them.
They were like, aha!
Oof. But we'll figure out where everything of that sort is next week, hopefully.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Chewy.
We do a little
my
bit of
God,
gaming. We do a
y'all.
little bit of gaming out here.
Ding.
Oh man.
Also, I don't know. Sorry to Fel if you didn't want to have to do this. It's just I thought that we were just gonna be able to get there fine, so that's my fault.
Oh,
You're
yo
like, dang it,
wish. Yo wish.
now I'm in a combat.
Well, if they were in combat anyway, like you know,
Mm.
I'm
Right.
at least glad that we can maybe help.
Some way, yeah.
Yeah, at least the party isn't split to different scenes. At least you're all on the same map.
Yeah.
What are you talking
Bar
about?
Adelaide.
Adelaide's not with us.
Yeah, bar Adelaide.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. I guess you and I, Eldritch, will have to discuss where they have ran off to.
I suppose we'll have to.
Thank you all so much for 50 sessions of one of the funnest games I've ran. My god.
Thank you for doing it.
Thanks for having this come along.
This is the end. I'm cutting it off at 50.
The ultimate cliffhanger.
Yeah, seriously.
Might go without saying, but this is all completely in-game. Do not think any of us are going to be at each other's throats after this. I know some people worry about doing slightly stressful things in games that might put party against party, but we are all very comfortable with it. I as anyone who isn't, message me and we'll talk, obviously, but beat you all up and Adelaide just shows back up.
Raise your hand if you felt personally victimized by Adelaide.
Oh, Lex raises his hand, man.
Raises his
You
hand.
called him an arcane focus.
Yeah.
You killed him.
Ooh. Yeah, that hurt more than Lex. I was like, ooh.
You had to do it to him.
No, buddy.
Well,
Sweet.
D&D.
goodbye, everybody. I've got to go.
Bye.
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 Well,
Bye.
Later.